What's going on, cleaning family? It's Carolyn Arellano, your cleaning business mentor. And in today's YouTube video, I am going to be answering some Q&A from real members and subscribers on my channel. So be sure to stick around for the entire video. We are back with another Q&A video from my real subscribers. So shout out to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you for everybody that engages, and thank you to everyone that has participated in today's questions. So now let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, the first question I have is from Rosa Mondolal 1035. And their question is, I personally don't use social media platforms, but do you think LinkedIn and Instagram would be useful tools to attract commercial clients? Now, this is an amazing question. And first, I'm going to talk about Instagram. So now Instagram to me is more of a photo album for your clients to be able to see, right? You're going to showcase your work, your technicians, and any information that you want to give your clients about the services that you provide. So Instagram can be useful to help attract those commercial cleaning clients, right? And it also does help create a digital footprint for your cleaning business and helps with the authority of your website domain. So to answer your question, yes, you should have an Instagram, but will you actually find clients that are going to reach out to you on there? Unless you're running ads and actually reaching out and targeting them, my answer is going to be no. However, it is important to have to photo or showcase your photos of your work and videos. Now, in regards to LinkedIn, yes, LinkedIn is a very powerful tool and very powerful platform that we should all be on, okay? We should have a awesome profile that talks about us being cleaning business owners, our education and whatnot, but then we should also create a page for our business. Now, on LinkedIn, you can target commercial cleaning clients, okay? You can reach out to them directly, or you can pay for their sales navigator, which will help you reach multiple clients at a time. So to answer your question, yes, both are important. They just have different reasons behind them of why you would have them, right? Different uses for your different platforms. Next question is from Gia Baker 3077. And she says that she is having trouble attracting the right clients. Now, this is an awesome one because many of us experience this exact issue within our cleaning businesses. Now, if you find that the clients that you are pitching to do not want to pay for your services or don't have the income or just don't have the necessity at all, then you definitely need to look in different areas. Now, if we're talking about house cleaning, right? And you find that the clients in a certain neighborhood just can't afford your services, then you need to move neighborhoods. You need to figure out who can afford your services. And how do you do that? Well, there are many different platforms such as USPS.com as well as Melissa.com that will actually show you how much people are making in certain neighborhoods, right? How much they're making, how much they paid on their mortgage, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms they have. So you can actually filter out this information and see what neighborhoods make the most money, right? And then that'll help you decide on whether or not they have that disposable income, right? For house cleaning in particular, I always say that house cleaning is a luxury, it's not a necessity, right? So you have to find those people that have the higher paying incomes. Okay, are those the larger houses? Are those luxury apartment buildings? What areas do people have money to spend with you, right? It can also like go differently. It doesn't have to be income wise. It could be who needs your services. Are they stay at home moms? Are they busy moms? Do you want to target Manhattan, for example, because you know that there are a lot of people that have careers and they're busy working and they need their house cleaned, right? If we're talking in terms of commercial cleaning clients, then what I want to say to that is what kind of clients need you, right? Maybe you're running into clients that only want a cleaning once a week or once a month. Well, that's not your ideal client, right? You want somebody that needs 5 day a week cleaning, 3 day a week cleaning at minimum. What does that look like? Are those schools? Are those banks? Are those doctors' offices? Right? So we really need to put a little bit of thought behind this and just pivot. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is pivot. If you're noticing that people do not want to pay you, go ahead and come up with that ideal customer profile. The next question that we have up is from Cassandra Wright 5202. And she says, for new businesses around 50 reviews on Google, do you recommend online booking or lead form, quote form? Currently ranked in my area, but I noticed from Google Analytics I'm not converting good versus when people call in. Yes, Cassandra, absolutely. You need to have some kind of online booking platform. Now, the only time I suggest having a lead form is for commercial clients, right? Because you have to go on that walkthrough and set that appointment in order to give a price. But if you are providing standard cleaning for houses, deep cleaning, move in, move out cleaning, post construction cleaning, any type of cleaning service that you know you can price out and make it simple online, then yes. You know what's happening is because you don't have these forms on your website, people are going to the next cleaning company that does, right? If you are an introvert like myself, you don't want to talk to people. You want to go online, find out what services a cleaning company provides. If there's pricing, pricing should be made available. You should be able to input your information, do an instant booking, put your credit card, and be done, right? And get an automated message saying that the booking has been complete. So I personally love to use ZenMaid. I'm a huge fan. I'm an advocate for them. And I will be sure to put a link down below in the description of this video if you guys want to try ZenMaid for a 14 free day trial. You can embed these booking forms onto your website, and you can also use it as a scheduling tool as well as for invoicing and just a number of things. But that's a great question, you guys. I always say if you don't have instant booking forms or at minimum a lead form for commercial cleaning, you are literally leaving money on the table because clients will go to the next company because they don't want to call in. Now, the next question is from Mark Rumsum 24. Okay. And the question is, what are 2 or 3 of the top things that you've done as a business owner that have really moved the needle for your cleaning company? Number one is I stopped cleaning. Okay. I got to a point where I decided I was not going to be the one cleaning anymore because I needed to take calls, right? So that was number one. I definitely moved away from working in the business to working on the business around, month 6 or 7. Um, and then something else that I did was automating my business, right? Implementing systems like ZenMaid, implementing platforms like OpenPhone, which is my phone system. So I would say getting out of the business, implementing the right software and platforms, and then getting a mentor and going to seminars and webinars and really educating myself more on business, more on cleaning, on pricing, and investing in myself and in my company. If I wouldn't have invested into my company as much as I have, I would not be where I am today. And it would have taken me a whole lot faster. So stop cleaning, delegate the work, look into systems and platforms to help you automate your business, and get yourself a mentor, you guys. Somebody that can help you out and guide you in business. And of course, you guys know I do that professionally. I do have one-on-one mentorship, and I also do have group coaching and all kinds of courses and resources for you guys on my website. I will put a link down below. Next question. This is from Helen H. Locker. On Airbnbs, does PM always take a cut of the cleaning fee? I'm working 2 different companies and each one does this. I'm thinking of quitting them. They don't care about the house and the cleaning. On B&B. So I'm assuming you're talking about Airbnbs or bed and breakfasts, which I guess would also be considered a turnover clean. Now, property management companies, I don't think they should be taking a cut of any cleaning. And that's just based on what I know. I've heard this from other cleaning business owners as well, and I don't see how that's fair. Why should they be taking a percentage of the cleaning fee if they are the management company? So I would absolutely just let them know that you don't think that's fair and see like how you can negotiate that, because that just doesn't make any sense. But again, you're not the only cleaning business owner to have said this. So if you guys are watching this video and you have any idea, if you have anybody that's taking money from your cleans, property management, like go off in the comments. Let's start a conversation because I really want to hear what's going on. Now, this next comment is from Tri-States H1S. On the business side of life, are you content with your accomplishments and where you are today? Do you have customers in the Northeast other than North Jersey and New York? Can you please take a stand in the video? What nationality are you? Okay, so let's unpack this question. On the business side, am I content with my accomplishments and where I am today? Yes, I'm very proud of myself business wise, proud of myself of all my accomplishments. I have built and created a business from the ground up, from zero, doing multi six figures that can fund my life and take care of my children. And then it's also given me the opportunity to start my consulting business. So I would say that I'm very, very proud of myself and my accomplishments, and I'm nowhere near done. Do I have customers other than New York and New Jersey? We do have some clients in the Pennsylvania area, but currently we only do have two. And I'm not quite sure what you mean of can I take a stand in the next video? I'm usually sitting. I'm not sure if you mean like stand up. But what nationality am I? So I am born and raised in the United States of America. I was born in New Jersey. However, my parents are immigrants. My father is from Ecuador and my mother is from Chile. So I am South American, firstborn, here actually. So thank you for asking. The next question is from Louis Ray Vargas. I think you're great. Is there a way to use VAs to run the business? And if so, yes, and how? Absolutely. I have a virtual assistant that has been running my business for the last 2 years. If you want more information, I will put a link so that you guys can have a free consultation with them. They're called Synapsis virtual assistants. And pretty much my VA answers the phones for me, monitors my emails, sends out quotes, deals with any kind of customer issues, complaints, any customer communication, my VA handles. Any communication with my cleaners, my VA handles. He does the scheduling. He tells them where to go. He tells them what's included. He tells them what they're getting paid. He tells me how much I owe them at the end of the week. He does a lot. He does a whole lot. I have a VA that works full time in my cleaning business, and I do have a VA that works full time in my coaching business. So if you guys are not hip to virtual assistants, you absolutely need to consider this. I will say this. My VA is from South America, so he is on the same time zone. He speaks English and Spanish, which is a huge plus. I do not recommend hiring out to the Philippines only because they're on a completely different time zone. And honestly, the virtual assistant service that I use is the freaking best. That's how you guys see me, on social media all day long because I'm not running my cleaning business. Anything high level, though, I do get called in for, which rarely ever happens. It has to be like an emergency that he is completely stumped and doesn't know how to answer. Next question is from M. Ramos1629. Do you have a template or an idea of how to impose a policy for non solicitation between a cleaner and a client, or a client and a cleaner? Also, if that policy is broken, what is the penalty? Thank you kindly for all of your videos. That's a really good question. We do have a contract that we have our contractors sign saying they won't, try to poach our clients. And when we had employees, we also do have paperwork for them to sign non-solicitation saying they won't take the clients from us. Now, there are fees and penalties involved in both of the contracts, but the reality is, you guys, and I'm just being honest right now, I'm not saying don't have them sign it. You should, because it will put fear in their heart, right? But let's be real. Let's just say the fee is $3,000. We're not going to hire a lawyer for more than $3,000 to fight for $3,000 in court, if that makes sense. We do put these things in place, yes, to, put that fear in them and warn them and let them know what they shouldn't be doing. But hypothetically speaking, you would be paying more in court to fight that, if that makes any kind of sense. And so that you guys know, we do have every single form that you could possibly ever need for your cleaning business, such as non-compete forms for subcontractors, employees, credit card authorization forms, employee handbooks, checklists, customer guidelines. I have created every single editable form that you could possibly think of. There's actually 160 total, and you can put your logo, you can edit them, and I will put a link down below for this video only. Okay, for this video only, for anybody that's paying attention in this video that wants to download those forms, I'm going to make a special coupon, okay, where the form package is only going to be $100 for you guys. On my website, they are priced at $300 for all 85 editable forms, but for those that have actually watched the video this far in, you will get them for $100 and there will be a special coupon applied so that you guys can go ahead and get your things together. You guys, get it together. Get those checklists together, get all of those forms and contracts so that you can have those people fearing. So now this question is from Weirdo Tab. What's the best way to reach out to you for questions, Instagram or email? This is great. So just so you guys understand, I do get asked a lot of questions and I do answer every single one of them myself. I don't have anyone from my team replying for me. I have just created a Connect account, which is an app that you have to download. But I'm going to put a link to my Connect, okay? And there you can ask me any question that you want. We can get on a video call. I can send you voice notes. And there is a small fee, obviously, because there are thousands of people that I have to answer every single day, and it is time consuming. So go ahead and connect with me on Connect. That would be the best way to reach me and to have an answer of yours, quick question answered. Now, if you do want to get on a longer call, I do one-on-one coaching calls, and I'll put a link down below as well if you want to just book an entire hour with me. Same user asks, what's some advice you can tell others that are starting from zero on how to get started with a cleaning business? What I will say is do not get stuck in analysis paralysis. Go ahead and get started. Find clients, go buy stuff from the dollar store, start cleaning. Okay, everything else you can figure out. The legalities, the website, everything else you can figure out. But if you need to make money right away, do not overthink it. Start cleaning for somebody that you know. Start letting everybody know that you have started a cleaning company. How do you get contractors to work with you? This is the next question from user at carsv.2501. How do you get contractors to work with you? Great question. So how we get contractors to work with us are that we outreach cold to them, just like we would do a commercial cleaning client. We come up with a list of cleaning companies in all of the areas that we want to work in, and we cold email them, cold call them, we text them, we message them on Facebook, and we ask them if they want to partner up. Nobody is going to be waiting around for you guys to just give them work. Just like commercial cleaning clients, you absolutely need to make a list, okay, and directly contact these people. And how do you find them? I mean, simply go on Instagram, go on Facebook, go on Google, cleaning companies in Staten Island, New York, if that's where you want to find contractors. Call, email, text, call, email, text, and reach out to them on socials if you could. Okay. Next question. This is from user Where DOHTAB. What's your goal with your YouTube channel long term? This is great. I love this. Thank you so much for asking a question about me. So, my long term, well, let's talk short term. Short term, I want to get to 100,000 followers, subscribers, right? That's my first goal. I know it seems like a really high goal, but that's where I'm at. I'm at about like 19K subscribers by the time this video drops. Um, but really, I guess long term, like I would love millions of subscribers, but I want to build like a university on here almost, right? Like a YouTube university for cleaning companies. I want it to be extremely helpful. And honestly, like I guess my main goal is to be able to contribute to as many people's growth globally when it comes to the cleaning industry. So I guess like I really just want to help as many people as I can. Believe it or not, for me, I do feel like complete. I feel better about myself. I feel really good when it comes to helping people be able to live the life that they want and make money that they want. And really, I guess that's really the goal, is to reach millions and millions of people and be able to help them create businesses, become better people, and just advance. That's my goal. Now we have at Joey0410, that's the username, and he has 3 questions. The first one is, what's one of the toughest challenges you've had to overcome? Self-doubt, Joey. Self-doubt has been the biggest challenge that I have had to overcome. I still struggle with it to this day. I don't know why I get in my head and I think that I'm not good enough, I'm this, I'm that, and that's not true. Lock in, you guys, stay focused and work on your goals, because there are days you are not going to feel like you're doing the right thing or you're good enough, and that's just not true. Number 2, why cleaning businesses as opposed to something else? Well, I have OCD and I've always had a knack for cleaning. I liked it, I enjoyed it, and it kind of just happened, right? I didn't think I was going to start a cleaning business. I was in college for over 4 years If I knew a cleaning business was the option, I wouldn't have went to college. I would have kind of just dived into it. But it kind of fell in my lap in the sense that I kept helping people clean for extra cash. And then it just clicked in my head, like, why not figure this out? Why not make this a multi six figure business? Why not grow this? Question number 3. What's one of your favorite places to travel? Any recommendations? I love anywhere that has a beach, okay? The beaches of Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Mexico, anywhere that is warm, there's sand and there is water. I absolutely love being on the water. And I would always say anywhere that has a beach, go try out Puerto Rico. It's not very far. Mexico's beautiful. Like I said, Jamaica's beautiful. And our next question is from Where Doha Tab. How do you shake off fear of reaching out to someone you want to network with? Girl, just do it. It's going to take a lot of practice. You're going to have to send out a couple of different messages. And guess what? Sometimes you will get dubbed, right? Somebody might not answer you, might not be interested, but don't let that stop you. Okay, do not let that stop you. Once you get rejected 4 or 5 times, you'll get over the fear of it. And also people will want to connect with you, and just know that you are going through a process of seeing who is the right one to work with you, right? Just like a client. This question is from user Tri-State H1S. What can we do to secure commercial cleaning contracts in New Jersey quickly? Well, to give you the real answer, there is no quick way to get commercial cleaning contracts. There are ways that you can quickly market to them, but the sales process is a long process, as many of us will tell you, meaning that you can quickly go door to door, you can quickly do cold calls, you can do that to get the ball rolling, but it's a process of following up and really trying to figure out when that client needs your services. So I'll be honest and say there is no quick way to get commercial cleaning clients, but there are ways that you can prospect to them quickly, right? Call 250 calls every single day, door to door, 3 days out the week, and network. I hope this was an awesome video for you guys. I hope it was educational, informational, and I really look forward to filming the next Q&A. If you guys are interested or looking for a mentor in the cleaning industry space, please be sure to check out my full website where we can connect one-on-one. I have a number of online courses and resources and a ton of products created for the growing cleaning business owner.